Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, this podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show.
Doing did this before we start.
Well, I press play, and now everything you say is on record, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will not cut anything. Are you taking a video of us? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Doing the pod. This is going to go on the recording, too, so everyone can listen. Oh, geez. Getting all bright on me. Yeah, so the last time I bombed, like wanted to kill myself, I saw you, and I walked off stage out into the foyer or whatever, and I was like, man, I just bombed, and you were like, yeah, I walked in, and I heard you saying to the audience, sorry, I'm bombing everybody, I'm sorry, and I took a look, and I said, oh, and I dipped out, and I let you finish, and I was like, it hurt so bad, dude. I was like, so because you said you didn't see it, but then you're like, no, I saw a little. I was like, no! And it hurt so bad. It is what it is.
Did you bomb in a Victorian mansion? Where's there a foyer?
Oh, it was in a foyer. It was
undisclosed
location. I bombed for the ghosts of the Civil War.
Oh yeah, dude, it was bad. And that's how it went. But that's the thing too. When you show up to a gig and you don't expect to perform and they get you really high, you can kind of forgive yourself. And you go forced to go first. You can sort of forgive yourself, but I still hated myself that night a lot.
Listen, whenever you bomb and you're not getting paid, automatically forgive yourself.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. Oh, so I can forgive all my bombs? Yeah, wow. Oh my God.
The only time this should be guilt if you collected money for
yeah.
For doing something like that.
What is crazy is I've gotten paid like $3 to do comedy one time, and I'm like, if that's the standard, if $3 is like the difference of me having to put in effort, it's a pretty low bar.
Hell yeah, dude.
I didn't say not put in the effort. I said if you bomb. He could have put in the effort. I just saw the end.
Dude, I put in the effort. It was so bad. I felt, oh God, dude. It was one of those where after you're like, dude, why do I do it? But, you know.
I used to open for these really funny comics in Pennsylvania when they did private shows, Tyler Rothrock and Chris Fried.
That's Avery Quinn talking, by the way, guys. And the other comedian is JT Moore, right? James T.
They are the man.
Welcome to Yes Offense.
And they had me open for them when they were doing the Lehigh Valley chapter Women in Metalworking fundraiser.
They were Women in Metalworking.
Yeah,
those sound like some sexy broads.
Yeah,
you know what?
Damn,
sluts. They get one.
Nothing better than a calloused hand job. It's But I remember I was just like for the private shows, I try to be professional, everything, and it's like a work function. I go up there. I tried so hard, and I bombed for 10 minutes, and it was circular tables. The guy didn't even turn around. He still doesn't know what I look like. And then I had to go back up on stage 2 more times, one to do 3 minutes in between, and then another to do a raffle for the prizes.
Were you compensated?
I was. I was. That was a bomb. In your sense, that was.
So
that was one of the best.
You
bombs.
thief.
Yo, this is the thing. Avery's gonna be like talking to his girlfriend in like a supermarket one day, and there's gonna be some old guy who's like, "That voice, that bomb." And he's gonna turn around and be like, "You."
My God, is that a shitty comedian I hear?
Everyone's gonna think he's like a Jew who recognized a Nazi from back in the day and be like, "You killed my family," and it's just like, no, he just bombed.
It was Lehigh Valley.
Yeah. They called him the Griffin. The Griffin.
You offended several lesbians.
Yeah, dude. Wait, what was the thing you just said before I did that stupid riff?
That I bombed in front of a bunch of metalworking women.
No. Shit, it was right at the end.
You performed in a Victorian mansion.
No,
that was before that.
Way before.
I did a raffle for the prizes.
No, I fucked up. Anyway, I was trying to. There was something. I was going to go on a tangent with, and it's gone now, and it's part of the pod, man.
Well, on this transition, I'm going to get out of here for just a minute or two.
You have anyway, Avery's going to go do his set. We're at guys, little inside. We're outside the Hungry Tiger tonight, which is an open mic in Connecticut, and it's bad.
I like how you make it sound like we're in like New York doing spots. You're like, oh, he's got a spot real quick.
He's got a spot.
Oh, where, the cellar?
He's got the stand, dude.
No, the cafe.
Dude, the Hungry Tiger. If you guys ever want to see some of CT's premier up-and-coming comedians, come to the Hungry Tiger in Manchester, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And you can...
It's a wild place. I mean, please don't Google them because I don't want people to know who we are.
No. You know what? Don't come find us ever. If you're listening to this and this is like, whatever. What is there? People, vagrants, sluts?
No, that's
Who's that?
She I think that's a bartender from the Elbow Room.
Oh,
Yeah.
what, the dready one?
No, not her.
Ugh,
Not her.
God, what a snarl on that woman.
No, you'll see. Oh, she's backing out now. Maybe she can't park here, but you'll see.
Yeah, guys, so that's what you're going to get tonight on the pod this week. You're going to listen to some commentary on Barking Lot. No, James. How you doing, dude? How's life?
Doing good, man. Can't complain. Had to come do the pod. Yeah, see? Had to come do the pod, man. It's been a long time. I feel like it's been at least half a year, at least 6 months.
Probably, now that I think about
I
it.
had to come check in with Alex Tomaselli the Great.
Thanks, man.
One of the few guys that, you never got to worry about what the fuck is on his mind, because Alex leaves no gray areas.
I have dude, I'm working on that. I've actually talked about it in therapy recently. Oh, that is the waitress from the Elbow Room. Hell yeah.
But as you know, that's one of my favorite attributes about yourself.
Yeah, dude, I've actually had to... She doesn't know what to do anything. Nice to see you, darling. I was coming over anyways. Hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
Hey, how's life?
Hey.
Elbow Room waitress. Top 3, easy.
Absolutely.
Dave.
Absolutely.
Oh, bartender.
Fucking bartender.
Okay,
Hell yeah,
okay.
dude.
Look.
Get your shit straight.
Wow. Oh, my God.
How do you guys know me?
Damn, the cadence in your voice
We're
is
doing a
totally different
podcast.
out of work, huh?
So do you care to hear from a former Elbow Room bartender? 'Cause
You-
I got mad shit to spill.
So you're not there no more?
No, I'm not.
Do you want to just take a mic for a minute before Avery comes in?
There we
Here.
go.
Sit down, darling. Sit down. What's your
Oh,
name?
shit, spill
Say it
the
for the
beans.
My
podcast.
name's Nina. I was a former Elbow Room bartender.
You got to turn it on. I
Oh,
don't hear the mic.
you're good. Hold on. She doesn't know.
Fix me.
You're good, darling.
There we go.
Nina.
My name's Nina. I was a former Elbow Room bartender for the past 3 years before COVID. All of that. So I have all the tea to spill.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Also, guys, because Elbow Room is another premier stand-up venue in
It
Connecticut.
is. I will speak for, the stand-up. I can't speak for the rest of Elbow Room, but yes, please go support stand-up at Elbow.
Oh, we were good. We were nice to you, at least. The
Oh,
comedians.
I will say, I loved you guys, stand-up at Elbow. I can't speak for the rest of them, but,
that's
whatever.
true.
But
yeah.
thank you guys for being cool stand-up artists at Elbow.
Thank
Yes.
Do you remember me? I was one of the comedians.
I do. What's your name? One more time. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad.
JT Moore.
Yeah, JT Moore. You remember me, Nina? Come on,
Yeah,
you remember
exactly.
me? Okay. Am I live right now?
Yeah.
Not live, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yes, I do. So I was at Elbow even before COVID,
Yep.
and then after. So I did I used to do Monday stand up, open mic by myself, like how someone else used to do.
Yep.
So I've seen everybody, I know everybody. I know. I'm actually here to support Mike Massaro right now.
Oh,
Okay,
thank God.
oh.
You almost said Matt Heath because I know you're cool with him. And
No,
I was
I
going
am
to be
cool.
like, boo.
I am cool
he's-
with Matt.
I love Matt.
Okay,
yeah.
we won't talk about
No,
that.
no, he rules. I'm just fucking around.
No. But I always liked you guys. You guys are always
Thanks.
cool. So
You actually came to my apartment, I remember, and
Oh.
met with Matt. She
I
came one
probably
time.
did, yeah.
And I was in mid-coitus with a woman, and we
Oh,
came out of the
shit,
room, and we
okay.
thought it was our roommates. And we were like,
Alright.
hey! And it was her and Matt. And I was like,
yeah.
my
So
bad.
me and Matt never hooked up, just for the record. That
Good
was
for
not
you.
a
Hell yeah.
thing.
Allegedly.
No, we
I
didn't.
believe-
We didn't. Me and
I
Matt were
believe
always
her.
cool as friends. No, we never hooked
He
up.
would have told us.
If he ever tries to say otherwise, you send him my way.
Well, he
I will,
would-
and he didn't.
he's
Don't worry.
Probably would have stalked her for a
No,
little bit.
no. He wouldn't lie.
He don't
He
know how to
wouldn't
hear-
lie.
He don't know how to hear
I
the
don't know what
difference.
Matt's up to now. I haven't heard from him in a bit, but I wish him well. That's
He's
all.
upstairs.
Yeah, you're going to run into
Okay,
him.
then
Yeah.
I'll go wish him well. But
Hell yeah.
So remember the comedian? I don't know if you remember his show.
Mm-hmm.
Right at, in the middle of the pandemic, we did 2 shows on a Saturday. There was a comedian that made the wait staff cry.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember who it was. I thought it was Cliff.
It was me.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I heard that you called him Britney. I heard you called him Britney Spears and made him cry. Yeah.
I called one of them Lindsay.
Do you feel bad? Lizzie Cokehead?
Yeah, I was going crazy.
About? No, these two girls were very nice Christian girls.
Hell yeah.
And I'm sorry. I'll just say that we at the time felt a certain way because these girls were very nice, innocent girls. And do I think that you're not cut out for the job to come and cry about someone calling you Britney Spears? Yes, I think you're not cut out for the job. But we didn't know what to do at the time because they came crying, oh, they call me Britney Spears, white girl, this and that. And we didn't know what to do other than be like, okay, we'll try to mitigate this and fix it. But we didn't see what happened, so we can't speak on that.
You guys came downstairs one by one, and I
don't think I was there.
I roasted. I don't think you were. I think you. But everyone else, I roasted
all the
them
blonde
one
girls.
by
You
one.
roasted the blonde girls.
Everybody I worked with that came downstairs, I gave them everything I had.
Oof. And
You
I've
did,
seen that
you
go.
did,
I've seen you do
you
that to
did.
random people, and it is.
We thought you were a little harsh,
Yeah,
maybe.
James
Maybe
once,
a little harsh.
James, I think we've talked about it on the podcast. James once, this girl showed up and she got put on a show for one of her first times doing stand up. She walked most of the audience. James went up after, eviscerated her set, and she never did comedy again.
Yeah, because I'm a superhero. So
And she deserved it. Honestly, she deserved it.
Well, can I make a statement?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think when you sign up for comedy, if you're going to agree to be there, be a part of it, you should expect, everything. We only thought at the time, we had these innocent little blonde girls who were running around. Maybe they didn't know what to expect, so they got a little, butthurt about it. And I think maybe at the time we wished,
Oh, it was fine.
that hadn't happened, but we understand the level of comedy. You got to do what you got to do.
There goes Brittany in the background. Shout out Brittany Roars, one of the fans of the show.
okay.
That's all. We
my ex sneaking
understand.
off up the stairs. You
Comedy
saw
is
that? Yeah, that was
eviscerating.
weird.
Comedy is.
She might listen later and hear this. You're weird, Aisha. Way to sneak off.
No, we heard you. I got to clear my name
I'm
now.
fucking around.
Okay.
So the young lady I made cry, I apologized to her because she was collateral damage.
Okay.
So as comedians, right? So we book the elbow room, we get it, and sometimes you understand people that come there, they pay their money.
Right.
So people waiting forever, and that's the people that come and see me. I want them to come see me again. So now it's not bad on the elbow room because they don't come there, but it's bad
Right.
on me because they couldn't see me. So I had to let them know that I love
yeah.
them, and I'm gonna take
There's
a stand
Brittany
from
again.
them whenever.
What up, Brittany?
So-
she listens later. She'll hear this.
So
Anyway.
so I'm gonna tell you this. I tipped that girl $40, and I apologize to
Good.
her.
Okay. So she was just being a little too upset, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you were always cool. You always rolled with our shit, and
Thank
you
you.
never tattled on us. Because I know numerous times you walked in on me rolling joints, and were like, "Hey," and I was like, "I'm almost done," and you were like, "Bye."
Hey, I don't want to maybe say too much, but I know you guys walked on us.
Yeah.
Having fun sometimes.
No,
Oh,
Whoa,
definitely. Well, I know.
whoa.
I'm not gonna say names, but I've been smoking some joints in the back, and a few waitresses have come out and been
Yeah.
like, "Hi," and I'm like, "You want to get
Yeah.
ripped?" And then
Yeah.
we get
I don't
ripped.
work at Elbow anymore, but I'll
Good.
just say for the
You're
sake
too
of
good for them, Nina.
Yeah, I think I am, but for the sake of people who want to go hang at Elbow Room, you will have a fun time. You will have fun. So
Just not
I'm
working
not there anymore, but please
So-
go have your fun.
so
You will have
I
fun.
want to say this. This is Yes Offense Comedy Podcast, ran by my man Alex Tomaselli. But you kind of been on here for the last 5 minutes. People might like your personality. So where can they, where you at now? Where can they come get a drink from you?
Where can they come
Or
get a
smoke
drink
blunt
from
with
me?
you?
So I'm actually in between jobs right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I left Elbow, and I'm looking for the next place that will be the perfect fit for me.
Okay.
So I will be sure to pop back up and let you guys know. But I did used to work here at Hungry Tiger.
Yeah, no, you don't
I
work
used
here.
to
You
fit.
don't-
You're going down
These
the ladder,
motherfuckers here,
darling.
Oh, stop it! No,
They still in court right now.
you guys are making me upset. Oh, okay. Then you know what? I'll just say less and say I'll get back to you.
How we
Got you. You guys bring me back on next show, and I'll let you know where to
Hell
find.
yeah, Nina.
Dude,
I thought she was. I thought you were gonna put the mic down.
What?
That's
Because
fine.
she said
She's
she was
not.
mad at us.
I
Yeah.
know. No.
I might pick up some shifts here at Hungry Tiger. There's no shame in that.
No,
This
there is
is
no
some
shame.
dirty money. I can't turn that down.
It's definitely dirty.
Oh, it's some dirty money.
No, definitely.
It's like elbow room dirty money.
Yeah, that's more like white privilege-y money.
No, this is a whole
I
criminal
just showed
enterprise.
up tonight trying to get my dirty money back. That's
Yeah,
all.
dude, there's gun residue on the money here. Definitely.
There's cocaine on the pool tables upstairs. I'm telling you that.
I don't know nothing about that. All right, guys. Well, I might go and try to get a drink.
No doubt, Nina.
All
right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much
helped
for
fill the
having me.
time for real.
All
There
right.
you go.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah, good to see you. We'll be up in a bit.
All right.
Might come up and have a shot with you. It's been a while.
All right. Perfect.
How are we rolling? I'm gonna just press a button.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Ooh, we're getting low on that battery. Yo, we've only been doing this 15 minutes.
There's no batteries now?
No, the batteries are going low, but that's, that is not a problem for your friend here. We will figure it when it's time. So how's life, James?
Life is good, man. We out here telling jokes, eviscerating women is disrespectful. Like it's supposed to be.
They deserve it.
I don't know who the hell came around here and just decided to start giving women a voice. But
Jesus Christ. Sounding a little
chauvinistic?
yeah, I was going to say Muslim. Yeah.
No, I definitely like my woman to show more than just her eyes.
Of course, dude.
Yeah, so.
I like, obviously like smart women, but like where I am in my life, I feel like any girl I date should be doing better than me, if that makes sense. Not like I'm doing bad, but like the jobs I do are pretty like just blue collar nonsense, just stuff. So it's like I want to date a girl who's like has like a stable job in society that isn't relying on like labor or tips or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I look for. I look for a career woman.
So
now.
long story short, Sully don't want a bartender.
Dog, I dated too many. Like, it's insane. It's weird.
You know what's funny? Because we just was talking to the young lady.
I'd never date her.
I know, but you know what's crazy? Let me tell you
I'm
this.
just kidding. She's cool.
You've seen her at the Elbow Room a million times.
Mm-hmm.
You never seen her that.
No.
She was
Fucking hammered, dude.
Yeah, so
That girl was drunk, guys. We didn't know until we got her on.
Exactly.
We're going to keep it in. I don't care.
It was funny because like I know her as being alert, sweet, and I was like, oh shit, that might be the reason they
She's
let her
friends
go.
with Matt Heath, so.
Yeah, so you know what? Birds of a feather flock together. If you guys don't know what Alex was trying to say.
Oh yeah, so as we were talking about before she showed up, I've been talking in therapy recently, and apparently I have to try to not let people know what I'm thinking all the time, which I understand, but people say dumb shit a lot, James. You understand this, and it's hot. I feel, what's the crazy thing, dude? I feel like I don't even say that mind-boggling as shit. I feel like I say something that should have already been known, and that person has never heard it before, and they just harness it into hating me, and it's whatever. But like,
well, these are the new times we're in, where the truth is the new lie. Like everything. We live in a time where the truth is like the new poison. Like the truth is met with such fucking objection, and people hate it. And it's crazy. So like I tell you all the time, one of my favorite attributes about yourself is you never got to worry about what the fuck Alex is thinking. I've never seen Alex sell anybody a bad bill of goods. And we need more of that in the world. That's why this shit is falling. This is why we got 30 people in the U-Haul.
Real talk.
Exactly. That's why we got 30 people hopping out of a U-Haul truck to beat up the gays. Because nobody talked to them.
the fuck is up with you? Saw those dudes?
Yeah, reclaim
They
American
look like if Pete Angelo split off into 1,000 midgets. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny? Pete posted about that. Was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, beat him up.
He wanted to kick some teeth in.
Dude,
And,
they look like us. They look like you ever watch Breaking Bad?
I have not.
They look like the Nazi gang at the end of Breaking Bad. Anyway, but
What
bad
would make
reference.
you that upset to get in gear dressed alike with ski masks or fake masks over your face to go put your hands on the gays? They not touching you.
Yeah, dude. I guarantee you, dude. A lot of those dudes are fucking
Gay.
Gay. Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't get in a room full of dudes and are like, we hate all the day. It's like, nah, man. Something else is going. Some of you are weird.
Ugh.
Yeah, dude.
They're out here making me want them.
Yeah, dude. Nah, man. There's no way. Yeah, dude, as someone who I'm not saying I was like a full-blown incel, but as someone who had like, when I found out what incels were, I was like, Jesus, this is like, some of this is a little like on the nose, like for what my lifestyle at the time. Like I just wasn't going out. I wasn't like, I didn't have a huge social life. I was getting angry at like nothing. It's like, it's just a lot of parallels to the point. I'm never going to like join a chat room and get a gun. I don't have, I really don't. I'm too lazy.
I've seen things piss you off, but you're not that. Yeah. Let's kill everybody.
No. I'll just address it in the moment. I don't have time to go. If I fester, I'll address it the next time I see it.
Or smoke a good blunt.
There you go. Yeah, but no, yeah, dude, that fucking. I don't understand the. I forgot where I was going with the thing. What are you about to say? You look like you're about to say something.
Well, you said something earlier when you first started about not incest.
Incels. That's what I was saying. Yeah,
Incels.
Dude, I was almost close to. I was close, but I took a good long look in the mirror and was like, oh yeah, you just gotta like exercise and not be, go to therapy and yeah, all those bitches are loud.
Yeah, on purpose.
Yeah,
they're probably not even a cigarette. They just jealous. They want to be on the podcast.
Yeah, they'll never do it.
They want penis, but we're faithful guys. We're not.
Yeah, I'm an incel. So I don't want to fuck these women. I want them to shoot them in the head. No, I'm just Jesus Christ. I'm kidding.
Still trying to figure out who the fuck gave them a voice and who let them outside. Should be in the kitchen.
Your fathers did a bad thing. All right. Hey Avery, you're back. We were getting really chauvinistic, and now you're back. So right on time.
I respect those bitches, man. That's a cheap joke. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. It's appropriate from what we were talking about.
Honestly, I'm a big fan of the scene from How High when they get their report cards and he's like, we failed everything. And he's like, how'd I fail women's studies? I love bitches. That every time makes me laugh. Like, that's good writing right there, dude.
That's good writing. I think that was the first time anyone said that about How High.
It's not. Dude,
you and like third graders that are homesick watching it on Comedy Central. Dude,
that movie, not all the jokes hold up, but they're all still funny, if that makes sense.
It was... I'm glad he adjusted the writing part because it wasn't the strongest writing, but it was the fact that we watched people that we love for some different rap put together this silly ass movie.
Dude,
it's funny.
What I said.
It's funny to think that Redman's just like, I wonder how this will be taken in 10 years while on the set of How High.
Dude, there's so much race humor in that movie. It's great. And then just honestly, Mike Epps and Mike Epps. That's all you gotta watch.
So him and the other guy.
Martin Lawrence is like, I wonder what the test of time will be to the Black Knight. They're gonna put in the film
Black
registry.
Family kicked me out of their house to go see that movie in theaters. I swear to God, they were like, Alex, you gotta leave. I was like, why? They're like, we're all going to see the Black Knight.
That was god awful.
I know, dude. I was even like, I was like, I don't know movies that well, but I saw previews, and I'm gonna tell you, it is not gonna be that good. But they kicked me out.
What broke my heart is I saw the Black Knight in theaters as well.
We're going to meet up the Moors.
Were you sitting there just being like, I wonder if this loot band's gonna start playing hip hop music, and then you're like, yeah.
I was. It was the Martin is a legend.
Yeah, of course.
Like he doesn't have. I've watched that man carry movies. He couldn't carry that one.
I'm not gonna lie. I have an odd interest. I've seen that movie so many times, like recently.
To pick it apart.
It's wild.
I've seen Bad Boys 2 1,000 times.
Well, that's legendary.
And his opening line in it is hilarious.
And Bad Boy 1 and 2.
Bad Boys 2, you know exactly what I'm about. Whoopsie daisy, it's the
Norbit?
No, not that.
Blacks.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry, I kicked you.
He's Martin is a legend. So, honestly, that's the only blemish on his resume is Black Knight.
Speaking of which, is there a like? I remember when I saw Norbit in theaters, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire. Like when you're young, you're just like, this is the peak. This is my what the crap, I ruined it because that movie.
No, I know
the movie, like good movie, like the Citizen Kane. This is my Citizen.
And then you grew up, started doing comedy, and it was like, you know what? even for Eddie Murphy, this is hack. This is
it's
a fat joke.
It's like all white kids when they watch the Boondock Saints for the 100th, or like when they're 25 and they're like, fuck, dude. I love it still, but it's not the same, man.
I like when you use like TV shows and movie references.
That's all I have, dude.
I know you do the separate thing with Pete Angelo.
Yes, it's on hiatus for right now because Pete's off out in New York killing it, and we just don't have the time. It's just not. But we'll be back and stay tuned. You'll all see. Anyway,
more like 4 people, but yeah,
the world will see. The whole scene will see. You'll see. You'll notice something missing. Let's say
Amazon Prime just picked this up. Yes, it fits on Amazon
Prime. I know how we're mostly an only video platform, but we really think people would love to listen. Just not even a video podcast.
Well, because
I'm sitting in their living room watching your logo.
Yeah, just be on the picture of us just standing together. Yeah.
In my defense, on my way here, me and Alex talked about possibly doing the video thing, as giving the people the visual. That's why I said Prime.
Oh yeah.
I just gotta let the audience know I ain't too crazy. I'm drunk, but I ain't too crazy.
The other thing too about my movie references, I've had certain comedians off stage be like, you use a lot of movie references in your stage, and they try to get in my head with that, acting like they have never hung out with me before, which if you have, that's my life.
Toy Story.
I know, but not even like you've hung out with me in general. At one point, I'll be like, that reminds me of this TV show that no one's ever seen, and everyone's like, yeah, just go about my day. And you know what? That's my life. So if you don't like it in my stand-up, that's not ever going to change. Suck my dick.
A comic brings up to you, just like, yeah, I don't know. Some of those movies are a little obscure, and you're like, you've never seen 2002 classic from Sweden, Character? It won the Best Foreign Film Oscar.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, especially white comics. It's like, yeah, sorry you guys aren't cultured and have 0 other friends who have shown you City of God at one point in your life. Sorry.
Legendary movie, by the way.
I'm sorry that I like to just rewatch The Big Bang Theory. Every time I get to the end, I just start over. It's so good, Sally. Have you seen it?
Yeah, dude.
They're all nerds, but they and then some of them try to get women, but they don't because they're nerds.
I guess if I had more SNL Chris Farley references, you people would like it, but I just don't. Hey,
dude, why do you do that? Tommy Boy's great.
By the way, never watched that movie in full, and I'm just getting through Beverly Hills Ninja. It's awesome.
Oh my god, dude,
it's so funny.
When I was 11 years old, a Blockbuster was going out of business.
Oh, you love Chris Farley,
and they were selling movies for like 50 cents. I got Dumb and Dumber, which is like a direct-to-video.
Solid prequel.
Beverly Hills Ninja. I remember watching all those like in like the 2 days afterwards. All these like just terrible B movies. I'm like, what? All this for $6?
So Blockbuster was closing.
Yeah.
So that started happening about 10 years ago?
Yeah, I was about 13.
Wait,
yeah.
we're 2022. Yeah, 2012.
You're 23, 24?
25, so I guess maybe.
Yeah.
No,
wow.
it's before that. It's a little before that. Sorry, it definitely is. It's at the latest 2010. At the latest, because I graduated and there was a Blockbuster near where I used to live, and that shit started going out of business.
Yes,
I'd like to see Sully as he's graduating. He's like, sees the Blockbuster closing down. There's my future plans. Great, that's down. Now what am I gonna do?
That's so sad that it was Hollywood Video too, dude. Because
dude, 5 days versus 2 days, Hollywood. It is,
dude. So Hollywood Video, dude. There used to be a Hollywood Video. I used to live maybe a mile from one, and I would walk or ride by whatever. I'd get there a few days a week. The staff knew me, dude. They knew me. They'd come in and be like, Alex is here he is. And if anyone showed up and because I was like 12, 11, if I brought them rated R movies, they'd be like, you can't watch this. And I'd be like, go talk to Rob over there and you ask him if I can do that. And they'd be like, what? And they'd be like, okay. And they'd do it and come back and be like, all right, Bride of Chucky and Children of the Corn and Carnosaur Part 3. Have a good day, kid. And I'd be like, fucking right.
Y'all just brought up a fucking historic time. Blockbuster was king forever, but when Hollywood came out with the 5 day versus the 2 day, that changed the game.
They also had a thing they had one of the first subscriptions ever too, from what I can remember, where it was called MVP, where you took if you could take 3 movies out at a time, and then you could at any time you could take one of those movies back, two of them back, all of them back, and exchange them, and that's how you did it. And it was like $5 a week, and I blew through that store. I'm not exaggerating.
Every Friday, it was Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, and some pizza.
Hell yeah, popcorn.
That shit changed the game. To when that new video.
What you know about it, Avery? Nothing.
Dude, I'm so young. What I know about Blockbuster Video, besides like the few times I remember going in there, I do remember a buddy of mine had like 6 Blockbuster games, like for the Nintendo 64, and he goes, "I just don't go back. I got the games now." I was like, "Dude, Pokemon Snap, good. That's a good call, man."
Yeah, dude.
I used to work at Blockbuster.
Oh, no way.
It was my fucking dream job. I landed it. I was 20 years old. So I don't know if you guys remember, but every Tuesday is when Blockbuster released the new movies.
Okay.
We used to get them the Wednesday before, and we were able to rent them out so we can give recommendations to the customers. But even the video games. So like when a new Madden came out,
Damn.
Oh, dude.
we as employees we got 5 free rentals a week.
Ooh.
So I had a hard on every Wednesday.
Nice, dude.
I never. Yeah.
Oh, you lived my dream that I wanted. I never got to have. I belonged in a video store, dude.
I'm gonna post a picture tomorrow with me and my little Blockbuster chain and all that.
Dude, I would have met.
They're just like, did anybody steal NFL Street Volume 1 and you just got the giant rectangle in your pocket? Like, I don't know, man. This is, whoa. I mean, my God. Who did it, guys? Step up.
Yeah, step up.
We've been here for 15 minutes. It's one of us. I'm that mad. I'm not going to go, but you guys all empty your
company
pockets.
man. Yeah.
it was some of the best times of my life.
I would have definitely met a first long-term girlfriend had I worked there. I would have talked some chick up into a movie and just fucked. What's up, OC?
Sally's just like, yeah, I know. You see the new Tarantino? She's like, I'm here for $8 an hour for 4 hours a week. I don't love movies. She's like, yeah, I love movies. You don't work at Blockbuster.
I would have talked some chick up who came in. I would have been like, yo, you want to go? You shouldn't rent this movie. You got to go rent Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a deep cut. It's actually way better than most of his mainstream flicks. You should check it out. But you know why I think of that? Because the Hollywood Video we had a huge wall of the Eraser poster for no reason. And I mean, anyone out there who's ever seen the film Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger knows what I'm talking about.
Never seen it, but Arnold is Arnold.
It has oh fuck, hold on, classic. She looks like Tyra Banks, but it's not her. Hold on.
Naomi Campbell.
Eraser. Hold on, Arnold.
Tyra Credit Union.
Yo, you might be right, dude.
Who, me?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Oh, God. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Ann Culpitson.
That's not her name.
No, it's not. No, that's not even her. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude. I'm bombing so bad right now. Vanessa Williams.
Ben Stein.
Yes, that's her.
She's pretty hot.
Also had a Playboy spread before your time.
I would love to see that.
Google Vanessa Williams because
I got your name wrong earlier.
She did music, but then she did a Playboy spread. So
I would pay to see that now. You know what? I'm looking at her right now. She aged pretty well as
These blacks
usually do. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean they really beat the white women. Helen Mirren, even that's like top tier aging white woman. And
oh my God, I don't want it.
I don't want to hear it.
I can't hear about how people say Helen. She's old. If you're like 50 and above or 45,
yeah,
I'll even give 40 and above. You can maybe like give it like the standard of like she really aged gracefully and stuff. But if you're like my age, if you're 25, like I've had friends be like Helen Mirren. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, shut up, loser. And number 2, she's also British, so maybe she gets a little more slack, but she's British, so
she definitely was too old from what I just saw.
Yeah,
she easily 70s, 80s.
Damn, dude, James Caan looks like shit. He was in Eraser. He was the bad guy.
What's his name?
James Caan. He's from Thief, The Godfather. You ever seen The Godfather?
I'm not a big movie guy.
You're not a big Guinea? You're not a big Italian guy. I know what that is.
Actually, we just lost Ray Liotta. Was he Italian?
Yeah. No.
I said,
you ever seen Goodfellas? You'd know that.
That was a
or
question.
Chantix commercials.
Was he Irish?
Hey, I'm Ray Liotta, and I chew this shit because I'm not fucking Italian, all right?
What was he?
What?
Because I love Ray Liotta.
Who doesn't, dude? If you don't love Ray Liotta, you go back to fucking communist Russia or whatever fucking Al Qaeda branch you come from, you cocksucker. And I'm gonna say a nice with that one. And R.I.P. Ray Liotta for that matter.
Yeah, he
crushed every. He really did. He was not above any role.
Have you ever seen it was on NBC. It was a series with J-Lo.
No.
Jay Liotta.
No,
Hell yeah, dude.
No, come
Ray
on.
Liotta.
That's a great.
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a dancer. Dun, 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 dun.
It was
all right.
some. They
Solid
both were
riff.
New York police officers. I'll get the name for you in a second.
Well, Ray Liotta was also in Heartbreakers with Sigourney Weaver and Jennifer Love Hewitt, and it is a very funny PG-13 comedy.
Damn, PG.
And he plays a guy they con. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
and he's also in Observe and Report when he freaks out on Seth Rogen because Seth Rogen's like a autistic security guard. And so it's anyway, solid roles besides Goodfellas, is all I'm saying, guys.
Shades of Blue was the name of it.
Oh.
Pretty good. Check it out. You can binge watch it.
I won't. I'll never do that.
I respect it, but it's
What about you, dude? Avery looks like he was in Copland, which is another Ray Liotta deep cut. If anyone knows,
Dude, I know Goodfellas. I don't know Ray Liotta's back catalog.
Dude, I know too much apparently. It's also in Revolver.
I blew
Guy
my
Ritchie
load
movie.
with like the Chantix commercial that you guys just fucking walked over, and I'm like,
I
all right,
tried.
that's my one Ray Liotta joke
I had a little
got.
riff.
Besides Jay Liotta, which you guys
see, I
also didn't give the credit it was due. So I'm just gonna let you guys go through every single movie.
Me
Let's
and
go through his
Tommy.
IMDb review while I just sit here and wait it out.
Me and Tommy, we sold boxes of Chantix all the time, and everyone wanted a piece. Even the cops showed up, and we were like, "You get Chantix, you'll quit smoking. You'll be less stressed out, so you won't shoot as many black kids when you're out on patrol." You know what I mean?
Wait, that was actually in the movie? Or you just, see,
Well, okay, the beginning riff is the cigarettes part. I
Yeah,
just
they
turned
sell
it into
cigarettes,
Chantix.
yeah.
I'm talented. I
See-
have some talent. If you bring up Goodfellas, racism, and an impression, I'm there. What is up, my guy in the back? How you doing?
this is why this is called Yes Offense. Because
Yes. Yeah.
suddenly he pushes the envelope.
I do.
That's what,
I do. It
He
makes you
does.
laugh, though. It did.
He does, and then
It did.
you,
I thought
think
it was real.
You think every time's
I
gonna
didn't
be.
know it was you being sick.
It is. It usually is.
You think every time's going to be like, you know what, this is my last yes offense. You know, I really don't want to lose my job at Dick's Sporting Goods. And then he shows up at an open mic. He's like, hey, you doing anything? And I'm like, well, it's an open mic, so no. So I guess he just corners you.
I did. I didn't make him do it,
Listen,
but I was happy he did it. I
that was
wonder
spot
if
on.
Hold on, let me ask Mike when the kitchen's closing because I might have to order some cheese fries at one point. You know what? No, I can't leave you guys. That's a bad host. The battery's doing all right. We're doing fine. It hasn't. Those lights will go out if the battery's out.
Oh,
Hold on
so
one second.
even the little buttons would have went out?
Oh yeah. When's
Okay.
chicken close?
When is the chicken? Did you say chicken in the kitchen?
I think he said chicken. Yeah, he did say chicken.
I said
He did.
chicken, and you know what, listeners, I apologize, but at the same time, it's free, and you know what, you people don't share this shit because you're apparently ashamed that you listen to this nonsense. What up, Mo Greed? Have a good one, dude. You're mad cute. It's mad weird to say to a random man.
Shit.
You guys, did you guys hear about Snoop Dogg? Inflation's gone up so much that Snoop Dogg's given his blunt roller a raise.
That's the man of the people.
He is, dude. Right?
Yeah.
I've rolled thousands of blunts and gotten nothing for
So
it, regardless of inflation.
from what I heard, his blunt roller was getting $5,000 a year. I'm sorry, 50,000.
50,000. Yeah,
50,000.
you highly off. Yes.
Well, I knew. I just,
Yeah,
I had to correct it.
That's more than most of us make.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
It's a quick set. Not me.
I'm just like, I'm literally thinking of like how many years at my job would it take for me to match 1 year
yeah,
of Snoop Dogg's
50,000.
blunt rolling?
Yeah, dude, I was about to say, like, most of the people at this open mic don't make that most. Honestly, I know my ex does. She makes more than that. She's an engineer, so that she's the one out of that. But that's it. Everyone else, you guys are fucked, dude.
For the
I mean,
we're all fucked.
but also like if you go to like half of an open mic,
That's true.
and then you go, this is what a manager at CVS makes, and then they're like, whoa.
Yo, but like most jobs don't even get that. Man, that is a good.
Well, yeah.
That bitch is not even his only job too. This man.
I'm sure that's part-time. Part-time. Probably security, too, getting that check. They just can't disclose
That's
it.
true. He's probably the security guy.
It is funny
I wonder
to
if he's
think
the
of,
one
like,
who
Snoop
murdered
Dogg's-
someone in the Snoop Dogg.
It
Hell
is-
yeah.
It is funny to think of like Snoop Dogg's blunt roller driving to work, listen to like Dolly Parton's 9 to 5, clocking in, like got the punch card. It's like another day.
He just pours a glass of coffee, gets out a rolling paper, and is like, whoop, whoop. Hell yeah, dude.
Wear bow ties.
I wonder too if he has to lick them all. You know what I mean? I bet you there's a different thing involved because I don't know if you'd want to.
Especially with the COVID protocol.
Yeah, or just like you know, you
Maybe just twist it. Or you still got to lick it.
Yeah, I don't know. How, you have to get it wet. You know what I mean? And I'm all about getting it wet. You feel me? What's the biggest labia you've ever seen, Avery?
No.
No, nothing.
Sorry.
All right, cool. Oh, I got one for you guys, dude. Been thinking about this all week. This should riff. We should be able to riff this into the rest of the fucking night. Okay. So you guys know the popcorn trick?
No. Oh, a movie theater?
Yeah.
Put your dick through the bottom
Yeah.
of it? Yeah.
How
absolutely.
impractical is this trick? It's not real. First of all,
Allegedly. You think it's not real?
Doug. Okay. So
a movie writer in the 80s made
Yeah.
it in like a Porky's
Dude.
deleted
Yeah.
scene, and now everyone's like, you know what happens 1 out of 12 times.
Because it's
Yeah.
tough to get the head over with the way the
Doug.
popcorn. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, let's break down the physics of this. You have to cut a hole in that popcorn. At some point between getting the popcorn from with the bitch. Sorry, this is for the bit. With the female you're with, you walk her into the movie theater. Somehow you're talking to her. Yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie.
Flip out a box cutter.
Yeah, you flip out a box. Yeah, right. Or do you have to make
Don't mind it.
Yeah, you
Well,
have.
yeah, pull out your pencil first. You got to draw
Yeah.
the circle.
So
like carpentry work.
yeah,
Do the dotted lines that you're gonna cut her.
yeah. So let's say you do this on the move, and like none of the butter falls out on none of it. You have to then also hope to get her to move so you can get your dick out, and then cram it up in between this hole, which probably has. Hold on one second, Mike. When's the kitchen open till?
I think they just closed.
Fuck. Fuck the Hungry Tiger. I should never come here. See if they're open till 10:30 or not. Text me back.
I always
Please.
No, they're open until 11 in general, but I'll ask.
Ask and then text me because then I'll. Anyway.
I always used a box of Raisinets when I did that.
Oh, that's.
And I'd be like, "You want some?" And they're like, "No one
You have
wants
a-
that."
You have a small black dick.
He doesn't even know what to
He's
say.
like, God damn it, Sully. He's like, I want to say no, but that's racist.
It's yes offense at this point.
Yeah,
well,
dude.
not at this point, but yeah.
Anyway, so your penis is small, though. Anyway, that's the bit. Okay, so listen, you have to cut it, and then you have to.
I'm bigger. I'm a bigger man proportionally. All right.
You have to cut a hole. Listen,
That
guys.
excuse
All
has
right,
never worked.
So you guys have put on condoms before, right?
Long time ago.
It's not fun though,
Haven't
right?
put on the condom over 10 years.
Okay, and when you did, you were like,
I'm waiting till
fuck.
marriage.
You know what I mean? But when you put it in, it does desensitize you, right? A little bit?
Absolutely.
Just a little bit. Okay, so
A lot of
imagine being able to somehow miraculously get hard in a movie theater. In you know, there's people around. You have to get hard. And then on top of this, you have to cram your dick into buttery popcorn and keep it hard.
I want to say this. First of all, if my dick is going through a bucket of popcorn, the condom will be involved. We've already established that it's
So I'm-
X-rated.
Okay. All right. So you
I
got-
want the
It is
butter.
funny to think. It is funny to think of a pervert being responsible.
Exactly.
It's
I'd have to put on the
on
condom.
the
Well, yeah.
off chance this works, I do want to be protected. I don't know what kind of crazy lady I'm dealing
No,
with.
not
here.
even that, dude. That makes sense, though. Honestly, I never thought of the condom because already you're dealing with a lot, and you would want to feel the girl touch you.
Yeah.
So you have. What's up, ex-girlfriend? How you doing? She's walking by.
Why
She's
does
doing
this
good.
popcorn taste like silicone?
We're talking about chopping a hole in the popcorn and sticking your dick through, and how it's impractical. Glad
you know,
glad
you
you're not dating me
You know,
anymore.
you
I
guys
bet. Have a good
third
night.
date.
Yeah. You look nice. Have a good night.
Sully been doing good for herself out here in the
I do,
streets.
dude. Yeah, honestly, she's beautiful, but you should see the ones after. They're pretty cute too.
You did remember to slip the love note in her car, right?
I did not. She was actually really good with love notes. It makes me sad. I used to find them months after dating, and it really fucked my my mind up. And shout out to Aish and Nims for ruining my days sometimes. Anyway, in a good way though. In a good way.
So how much of your self-esteem was
Anyway, so you
dedicated?
what?
I don't want to try to get into like.
What's her name?
Aish.
She's a comic?
You know,
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
but you know. Damn, sluts. You gotta throw it in there. She's cool. She's a cool gal. She's great.
I was
She's a
kind of
good
hoping
person.
that this would be the episode that Sully like breaks down.
Yeah.
just like one of the emotional episodes of Tool Time. Where
Is she
I just started into the
I
night.
hope she comes back. One of my favorite things about
This is something I never say, James. Got him anyway.
I love when Sully like loses it.
Oh yeah.
Not like,
No, no.
like I would love to see you lose it like on her. Like
I have, but in like a nice. I'm pretty good at like you. The randos think I'm losing it, but she knows I'm not.
okay. So she left for real? Oh, yeah, that's her card backing out. I know.
Yeah.
You still got
I'll
the like,
change. I'll be there for you. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be there for you. I'm here. Okay. The other guys, they're not. I'm here for you. Here.
Anyway.
Here. I'm pointing at my heart.
Yeah, there she goes off to find a husband and a kid. Anyway,
and you left the roses on the windshield. No.
I know. Oh hell yeah, the kitchen's still open, and I got a few digs.
And I got news for you.
Sully's got some
means
emotional
you can't.
eating to do.
Has nothing to
I'm
do with
so
it.
empty.
He was sitting here trying to put on a brave face. We're like, hey, my ex, life is good. As he just drive off. You guys want to go to
Can I get a double order of cheese fries? My whole is extra.
Oh, it is. It's cheese fries and garlic bread with cheese.
Sully
tonight.
just tried to order ice cream at a fucking.
Oh man, dude, yeah. Do you have the? Can I just, you know what? Just put the whole bucket in
Exactly.
there. I'll pay for the whole bucket.
You have a pint. He decided to order half a pint.
Anyway, guys, so you're cramming your dick in the popcorn. So, guys, this is the thing too. I didn't even think about the condom, having to put the condom on. I was prepared solely in this scenario to have my raw dick crammed into this popcorn, and then I was going to run the scenario by you guys of how much could go wrong. Just not only trying to keep your dick hard, but how much like of the like salt and butter and chips of popcorn would get into the pores of your dick.
All right, so
Hey, what if a guy messed it up and tried to do it with the drink? He just got the hole in the bottom. It's just leaking out the entire.
He's like, why don't you go get in that drink and look for something? She's like, why would
you
I
mean
ever
put my hand in the cup of Dr. Pepper?
it's
Yeah.
leaked out already.
Isn't
Yeah.
it hot to do? And she's like, oh, you're doing you got the things mixed up. Oh, I was actually into the popcorn thing, but no, not the soda.
Anyway, how are you enjoying Sonic 2?
Me and Avery saw Sonic 2 together, so that's
That's why Sully brought it up. It was pretty
what
awesome.
happened in that movie.
So, all right,
Yes,
time
yes.
out, time out. There's a lot of questions now.
Honestly,
'Cause
you want to know what happened to me and Avery during Sonic 2?
What?
It was so funny. I was texting a girl who I had just had a great weekend with this chick, and I meant to text her like, hey, just so you know, I had a great time with you today or whatever and all this. It texted Avery. And Avery's just sitting next to me and it goes, he comes back, or you came back in and we're like, I'm having a great time with you too. And I was like, no, it's for the girl I'm with.
And then y'all held hands. Somebody had the urge to go get some popcorn.
I was like, well, this is my cue.
So the popcorn shit is so funny. Like how? All right, so we got to go back, right?
Okay, this is the other thing too. If she gets to your dick through the popcorn and then wants to like keep doing stuff, she has to then work around the popcorn again and again. She's using the oils and shit you're leaving there with a bacterial infection at the bare minimum. You know what I mean?
Okay, but who
And then
said,
she's one of those chicks like, I need hot sauce on everything. And then just like cartoonishly sit there through it.
who said?
Oh, so again, Avery, She's a black chick. I get it. Avery's big. I like it, Avery. She's a black chick. She's got it. She's got hot sauce in her purse.
Hot sauce backswag is what they call it.
And she's like,
So, I meant ranch.
So,
oh man, this is good, dude. You know what? This is good.
no, it is. Who said you couldn't eat the popcorn first before you put your dick through the
Well,
bottom?
okay, is she a fat chick? Because I'm not dating a fat chick. All right, I'm not doing it.
So, but you can eat the popcorn. Who the fuck doesn't like popcorn? Because I'm thinking this out. I'm thinking this through now.
Avery, laugh into the mic.
I'm thinking about eating the popcorn. You know, just a little bit left, just in case someone walks in.
You know,
with
I want to
me.
walk that back. I've dated some fat chicks, and they're pretty cool. All right,
No, they are.
Shout out to them. They know who they are.
They sweat
If
a
ever
lot,
listen.
but it's okay.
You know, they do.
I sweat a lot too, man.
You ever got in cartoonishly, like, you know in like cartoons when they fall into shit and there's like an outline? That happened to me once on a girl's bed. For real. Like I had to like climb out of my indent.
But she didn't fall on you.
No, she got on top, and it got to the point where I was like, you have to let me out of here. It's good. It was like, you know, like Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one when Johnny Depp's getting sucked into the bed. It was that. It was less bloody.
Tell me, even better. I picture, remember Road Trip?
Yes.
With the leopard drawers?
Yeah.
That's what I pictured. Sully laying in bed with the thick black chick from Road
Dude,
Trip.
a little smaller. Like a
she was
person
a
smaller.
little smaller?
Dude, this girl was big. She ruled. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to this chick. She pulled me out of a real slump. I'm not going to lie. But
he almost said a name. I know it was good.
No. But, dude, you know, like we were talking about earlier, like literally before he showed up, the incel thing.
Yeah.
This was like one of the.
Thank God I had my set when I did.
This was like one of the
I thought
first
the
steps.
buttered popcorn was the controversial.
No, like it's fun. I don't mean to sound. I don't mean to sound fucked up, but like, if you're a dude who's going through like a real dry spell, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and go, okay, like I'm gonna work on myself, but in the meantime, I'm also gonna, I'm gonna shoot lower. And you know what? That'll pull you out of being an incel, because when you do that and you're just nice, you'll find something.
I'll just go.
If you're a dude going through a dry spell,
I'll just go fuck a bitch with no neck in my confidence.
No, I'm just saying. No, like
My confidence
dude,
was
I know. I'm one of those dudes who I have to have somewhat of a connection with a chick, like on a cerebral level. So I'll look for that. But at the same time, if you're not doing well, you could go look for a girl whom you might not always, is not your type, really. But if she's cool, hey, see if she
I have
gets your dick hard.
questions, Sonny. So when you talking about
What?
connections,
What do you mean? Yeah, what do I mean?
You said we got to connect on a cerebral level.
Oh,
Like,
okay. I'll tell you what happened to me to make this. So I got
We're
catfished.
here. We're family now.
So I actually got catfished by the same chick I'm talking about. Showed up to a date, and she looked the same in her pictures, but let's be real, they were all angled a certain way, or they weren't full body. And I didn't realize this until I got there.
Okay.
And I figured it out, and then I said, you know what? Let's see what this chick's about. Because, again, being honest with myself in my borderline incel days, and I'm like, you know what? Who am I right now in my life? So I sat down with this girl, and we had a great time.
you ever
But, and you... Wait,
you ever see those things where it's a cutout and it's got like a cartoon body, but you put your head in it? That's what Sally got catfish with. Like, wait, you said you were like a cartoon stick figure. This is what?
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly. The funny shit is, Sully, because what you just was mentioning, I want to go back.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Before you go, so the thing is, I sat down with her and I was like, let's see if this girl is even decent to talk to. And we actually related on a lot of shit. Like, we liked the same movies, like the same TV shows, liked everything that we were the same age. We're kind of going through the same shit. So we had that, and that was it.
Sully,
kind of it.
Sully, we brothers,
Yeah.
Avery is our brother. We in the family
Hell yeah,
now,
dude.
So we gotta ask the real questions.
Hell yeah, dude.
So you
Avery, we're
said-
black now, dude.
Exactly.
Tap it up. Hell yeah, dude.
So you said
I'm finally glad to
He
have
gave me
this
the left.
moment.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like
he
it. He's
he
white, but it's
filmed
okay.
so to say this, that's how they dealt with the left in Lehigh Valley.
What were you saying?
You mentioned about this young lady and being catfish.
I got kind of.
So I gotta ask you this question. I
Yeah,
want
it's
to make
fine.
it clear, ladies and gentlemen, over the airwaves, I'm a 100% heterosexual male. When I ask this question, like, so she catfished.
Hold on.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
You didn't have to say that. It's all right.
So I had to say that. Well, they got listen.
I'm
They got
90%
white.
heterosexual. I'm a little curious.
Well, first around, they got white men jumping out of U-Haul trucks. So I had to be clear. I thought
Some wild Avery
I don't
Quinn
know if
looking
you want to get beat up
boys.
because I'm black or because they think I'm gay. I don't know what's going on. I just got to be clear. But the catfish lady, right?
Yeah.
So as a man, we've all sent the penis pic.
I actually have never done
no,
that.
me neither.
Yeah.
You really that surprised
Yeah.
looking at me that
He's a well, dude.
it's not exactly leading with
Yeah.
my best foot forward.
Yeah. I've also, dude. I'm more. I've always been of that, like, oh, it's out there forever thing, even if it's not my face isn't in it. I've also had very few women ask, and when they do, I'm like,
So you feel like if you sent your dick without your face, like they could pick your shit out of a penis lineup?
no. I
Like that
was told,
he
dude,
got the
in high
birthmark right there.
dog, in high school when I found out how any girl in high school, if they took a picture, that shit, it
It
just,
went viral.
I'm sorry about the world, the way the world was, ladies, but that shit was in everyone's phone. It got sent around. It is what it is. So finding that out, if I ever actually sent my dick out and every girl saw it, I would just, I know some of them would have different reactions than others.
I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen.
That means I have a mediocre
I was
penis.
gonna say that. Like, if that wasn't an indictment, if I ever heard one.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
When
I'm
you-
a grower, not a shower, I'll be honest.
You
yeah.
throw a certain dick out there, like it promotes itself.
Yeah.
If you hit
Oh,
the right-
dude. Let's put it this way.
Cause the ladies start playing volleyball with your shit in a group chat.
Exactly, dude. So this is the way. I've never. What are you saying? Your dick's less than lower than 5 inches? What's going on over here?
Where are we at? Where are we at?
We're almost
Where are we
done.
at? Oh.
Why?
Oh no, I meant your
Penis size?
genitals.
Oh, I honestly, dude, I have not measured it in a long time, but it's not huge. Put it that way. But it's also not laughably small. So there you go.
Yeah. Sonny,
I'll be real,
that's
too.
two fucking statements.
Yeah. No, I'll be real too. Let's put it this way. It like when it's hard, it's good, but beyond that, it is pitiful. Okay, my ex who just walked by, if she was still here, she'd be like, "Yeah." She used to literally make fun of me if I'd like walk like after a shower, and I'd be like, "You fucking bitch!" Like I don't make fun of your body. For real.
Is this making them cap?
For real, no.
If this make the podcast, you let
It is. No, like shout out to her. She rules. I'm just saying that's what it is. It's true though. It's like, dude, if I'm not aroused, nothing's happening. I'm literally a grower, not a shower. Like I've never had my dick hard and a girl be like, you know what I mean?
I want to make a hard right turn, and you can tell me if
Go
I
ahead.
can
Do
keep
whatever you
going.
want, man. I'm very honest. Like I'm not ashamed, and I've fucked, and I know I can fuck, so I'm not worried. Let's put it that way.
So talking about the ladies, especially the ex. So you.
She looks great too. I'm just saying.
She
Like
does.
I'm saying, if she was gonna talk shit to me, I as a man, you can't say to a girl back like, "Oh, you could," and I wouldn't. I'm just saying, your thumbs are weird. Let's say that would ruin most women's day, and that's their thumbs. Imagine you said, "Oh, your pussy's weird."
I'm about to go back
the
to
fuck comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah, do that. Sorry, Avery. They don't. No one. They love you. You got anything to plug?
Listen. So it was. I'll say this.
We're wrapping it up.
Avery Quinn 66 on Instagram. I have a couple of stand-up clips. I'm going to be in like Lidditz, Pennsylvania. I don't know what your Lidditz
He's a
following
favorite of
is.
the pod. We love him.
So
He's
all
fun
right.
to riff with.
Thanks, guys.
We're not using names, Avery. You're fine.
Listen, this is my
Avery
first time.
does not stand by anything I say. Yada yada yada.
Listen, this is my first time on a podcast with Avery. Like I said, the first time I saw him do comedy, I already knew like certain people you could tell just got the gift. They got to work too hard at it. And this whole riffing with Avery and
fun,
Alex.
man.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't noticed time, man. Like shit is flowing.
No, that's a great
We had
sign of a good podcast.
Exactly. We had a drunk bartender that stumbled upon us.
Yes, you missed the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we actually filled the time pretty well when we were gone. And that's the thing about podcasting, man. These people listening to, anyone out here listening, all this shit I do is completely, ask them. Like when I sit down with these dudes, it's not like, oh, there's a plan. Clearly not a plan. So if you listen and do like this shit, please tell it to people, because it is sheer willpower like just to do this. Like I can't believe it works sometimes. And the pod died right there, you guys. Avery bounced, and so James talking about people taking bitches. Anyway, listen, dude. People fuck in the comedy scene. They come in and out. Some people join, some people don't. If you're a good enough comic, you can fight through this shit and really go through it. Or if you're real enough like me, you have conversations with the people. you're cool with your ex, you try to work it out. Sometimes you're not cool with your ex and you guys fight for weeks and shit, whatever. Sometimes you don't talk for weeks because it's fucking weird because your ex shows up doing comedy after you guys dated. But you know what, dude? I'm a man, and you know what? If that's the worst thing I have to go through, I'm truly blessed, and I know you can understand that, James. Exactly. So that's why I want to finish on that.
Exactly.
What were you going to say before
I just want to say, man, I had a phenomenal time. I think this is my 4th or 5th time on a cast.
Yeah.
Time flew. I think we were talking for maybe an hour and
we
30
ran
minutes.
a batteries out on a fucking thing.
Because it was just a great time. And I want to say this. Earlier today, man, I did something, it could be career changing because it put a whole set of different eyes on me. I was able to be on Sirius XM Radio with Earthquake, who, has the
living legend
who has the #1 comedy special on Netflix right now.
It's great, by the way.
And this shit was on Kevin Hart's LOL Radio.
Nice.
So I say that because that was earlier. But tonight I'm here on Yes Offense because, you got to listen. Things go together sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it take y'all a little bit to... Real talk. So some things go together sometimes and it take y'all a little while to catch up and understand. But you missing out if you ain't tuning in. Because, anybody could have called me and I'd say, hey, man, I had a great day already. I'm going home and going to sleep. But this is Yes Offense, my boy Sully. So this is dope. And, I'll do this shit a million more times.
No, I appreciate it, man. It means a lot because a lot of comics, I do bother to do this and they give me the runaround and yada yada. And
they haven't done shit with their lives.
Dude, we can talk about that off mic. Definitely a staggering amount of shit. Dude, I've had comics come on here who just are booked as much as me or whatever. Like, I'm not booked crazy amount right now, but they don't have a lot going on and they never share it or anything when they're on. And I'm like, dude, I'm not saying I'm the only thing you have going on, but come on, dude, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Having said that,
I have more accolades than you.
Yeah, you're just like, yo, I'm helping you out. Like, what the fuck? Try to help. Anyway. What is going to make me want to bring you back on again? Anyway, at the bare minimum. Anyway, you got anything to plug, my guy? By the way, I saw you open for Earthquake 2 weeks ago, I think, or last weekend, and you crushed it. That was fucking awesome. That was a great night, too. He didn't acknowledge me at all when we were there, and I didn't talk to him, but very cool dude.
Hold up. Well, because...
I didn't want to bother him. I'm one of those, too.
Earthquake, Earthquake is a millionaire, guys.
I was sort of joking.
He's, Sully was sitting on the left of me. It was Sully, myself, Earthquake, and my father.
And I'm white.
I wouldn't say he didn't. Me and Earthquake didn't even talk the whole time.
I know, dude. I'm fucking around. Yeah. I respect the man, too, enough to where, me, I'm not a guy who's like, hey, Mr. Earthquake, I've always loved, it's just like, I just wanted to hang and listen, dude, and just hear him shoot some shit. It was fun. Dude, talk about someone who you feel like they can't help but be funny. Like, yeah. I think I'm funny, dude. There's someone who you can't even, they just exist, and you're like, I can't do that. I just want to hopefully get some of that energy and be able to do it on stage because that man is anyway.
I don't know if you remember when we were leaving. We're leaving.
He talked to a group.
These are teenagers. Like these are fucking maybe 23-year-old, the oldest.
No, dude. Dude. They were our age. They were definitely older. Yeah. Okay. Because it was late. Remember?
They all were white though. Mm-hmm. And oh my God,
5 people.
Yeah, they were like, oh my God, you're Earthquake, and that's how far because.
Dude, but not only that, you're leaving this out, dude. He started talking to them. Yeah. I'm not kidding. First sentence in, they are cracking up.
Yeah.
He kept talking to them. They kept laughing and building. Yeah. It was like watching the show again.
Yeah.
In 5 exchanges, and I was like, this isn't like. I turned to I think you. I was like, yo, he's not. I was like. Fuck this. Yeah. Why do we even do this? I'm like, in a good way, though. Like, what are we even doing here? Like, this fucking dude. He rules, is what I'm saying.
And it was so great for me because, he was gymming the whole weekend. Brought my father into the green room, who, my father's a big fan. And even when I told you, come over, like, he didn't act funny.
No,
like, hey,
not
who's
at all,
that? No. And he's, man, great guy.
Yeah, dude.
Today
it's real accolades you working with him. That's what I'm saying. For real.
He's given me my biggest credit to date. So I want to say that, and I'm thankful. And I want to say this. So I talk to these comics all the time. And Sully, this is what I appreciate about you. And I gave you your flowers earlier. But Earthquake is a huge deal. I know. You know, these guys had the opportunity to come watch them, blah, blah, blah. They rather go, you know, stand on each other's show with 4 people in the crowd and lie to each other. So if you're a student in the game and you love comedy, you're going to make yourself available when you're not. Sully was somewhere far away with his friends having a great ass time.
It really was.
But
I was about to watch Jurassic World on a projector in someone's backyard with mad food.
And he left, you know, because of that. Listen.
Seen it a million times.
Your dreams and your journey, they come to you if you put the proper energy. So I want to say this. So Quake got my biggest credit to date. And Sully asked me what I got coming up. This Sunday, I'll be in Boston. It's a Juneteenth march. I'm emceeing a concert.
This is coming out way later, but yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's right. And then I have, I'm at Caroline's on Broadway all weekend.
Hell yeah, dude.
All weekend, Caroline on Broadway's, Avion Crockett, Von DiCarlo featuring who,
Yep, Patrice's old lady. Hell yeah.
She's the best, bro.
I've seen her live. She's very funny.
I worked with her 2 weeks ago.
Very funny.
She's a sweetheart. I got that opportunity. I'm driving home Sunday. I get a text from her at 10:30. She's like, keep these dates open. I'm like, why? She's like, send me a clip. I've been telling people about you. And Avion Crockett says thank you, and now I'm doing that.
Bang, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That's great.
So long story short, keep the business good. Be good to people. They be good to you.
Instagram.
Oh, Laugh More ENT. The word laugh, LAUGHMOOREENT. That's on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, any of them you can think of. Clubhouse, same.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. And you know the deal. Follow the podcast at Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. Have a good one, OC. And follow me at Silly Sally on Instagram. If you like the podcast, go write a review, subscribe on iTunes, do all that for the algorithm. Subscribe on YouTube too, guys, please. It really help. And follow me again at Silly Sally on Instagram, all S's, no spaces, I at the end. And yeah, guys, just tell people about this podcast, please. I'm trying to do something here. I don't know what, but other podcasts seem to have the same format and nonsense in it, and please. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, let's go get some fucking cheese fries, dude.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Peace. Almost forgot, guys. I have a show June 25th. That's Saturday, June 25th at Powder Hollow Brewery in Middletown. Andrew Manning's headlining. Sean Murray's featuring. I'm hosting. Please come out. There will be a few other guest spots. That'll be funny dudes to watch and shit too. Maybe a gal, who knows. Just come through. That is June 25th, Saturday. It's this coming Saturday when this pod should be coming out. Who knows? Maybe it'll come out a week later. June 25th, Powder Hollow Brewery, Middletown, Connecticut. Doors open at 7. Shows at 8. Come through.